Search me, O Lord, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. See if there be any wicked way in me, then lead me in the path everlasting. 2007 was a fabulous, glorious year in the sight of the Lord for Plymouth United Church of Christ. Through this year, we reached out to children. We reached out to the homeless. We gave our hearts and our souls singing to the glory of God. But most of all, what we did through 2007 was to try to lift up Jesus in every way. And what you'll see in the video this evening are really just little snippets of the fullness of program that we had through the year. One of the highlights for me was the confirmation class. My wife and I hosted for 10 weeks, 12 children at our home. We'd feed them every Sunday, and then I would talk to them about the missions, the organization, the beliefs of the church. And assisted by Reverend Hill, it was just a fabulous opportunity to help young people transition from just bench members into real members of the church. Our church continued a great tradition of Christian education. In the slides that you're seeing now, this is Kula Allen and her sisters who are from Sierra Leone. And about 96 women from our church crowded into my backyard to hear Kula and her sisters talk about the similarities and the differences between African and African American women. I thought it was a fabulous event. We also did whitewater rafting last year. We had a group of people, it was relatively small, about 22 who went, but we got together and we went to West Virginia, had a tremendous time, no accidents. One of the high points of our mission point is the summer camp. And at our summer camp, we took away 70 young people, boys and girls. James Thomas was co-director of the camp along with Lois and Jeffrey Collins, who were the directors of the camp. And I went up every morning and gave devotions to the children. I had a fabulous time there, and I think, to my thinking, this is one of the greatest missions of the church. I want to commend the men of our church, our men's fellowship, and Craig Orr under his leadership, who have really worked hard to financially support the camp to the tune of $20,000 for the last 2 years. And so what you see here are children from the camp.
The United Church of Christ Camp to Lie. Now,
I feel them in my hands, I feel them in my feet, I feel them in the air, I feel them everywhere. I feel them in the church, I feel them in the streets, I feel them all over me. No, God's not dead. No.
You know, one of the things that makes me most proud of our church is really our outreach and mission. And these photos are from our homeless ministry, headed by Doris Ray, but she has a wonderful committee of persons supported by virtually every group in the church. This year we housed 65 homeless persons. The Jazz Fish Fry is something that we started a year ago, and I'm proud that it has continued through the whole year. Marion Hayden is the artistic director. One of the sad things about each year is that we lose good members. One of our strong members that we lost in 2007 was Jonella Moses, who was the head of the Pilot Club. The resurrection of the male chorus under the direction of Lamar Willis was one of the high points for 2007. The men got together, we rehearsed not just for our own Men's Day, but in these photos you see us having traveled all the way to Columbus, Ohio to sing at the Shiloh Baptist Church where I was preaching.
And that was our goal. We aimed high, and it just shows how good things can happen if you work together. And we were able to accomplish our goal and raise $20,000 to cover all of the costs for the boys and girls summer camp.
Actually, my daddy comes. Anyway, what's up?
One of the programs that I'm most proud of this past year was ballroom dancing. We had 2 sessions that averaged about 20 people a night. What you're seeing here are pictures from the 21st annual Pastor's Annual Bike Ride on Belle Isle. Some of the folk rode bikes, others ran around the island. Still, there are others who just ate, sat, and talked. Then we had some walkers as well, but a great day and a lot of fun. This next clip is from the youth sleepover. These are high school youth playing against the grown-ups. Toward the end of the year, we had a panel discussion on the future of Detroit called Giving Back and Coming Back. It was attended by 68 young people. I'm so proud because my son Nathan actually served as the moderator. But many of our young people were on the panel discussion. They came up with a lot of nice ideas. They got coverage in the Free Press and WWJ as well. Our church has been a long-term and early supporter of Dr. Ingida Asfaw and his program to bring health care to all of Ethiopia, called the Ethiopian North American Health Professions Association. These photos are from a major and the first big fundraiser that they've had in Detroit. In the fall of the year, I unveiled a hat calendar based on our Easter program. And what you see now are photographs of some of the persons who are featured in this hat calendar. Now what's happening is the Christmas program headed by Evelyn Hudson, and there's Reverend Hill leading Christmas carols. Call Miss Smith, or they can call it church. Is it Shanae Coleman? Is anybody, are you here? Okay, come here, Shanae.
They didn't come up.
Here's nominate Black Sheep.
There should be another one.
What this video shows, my friends, is that 2007 was a heck of a year for our church. We did well financially, but more importantly, we did well spiritually and through our mission outreach. I'm so glad and so proud of what we are doing as a church in the community. And to me, what it really represents is that we truly are a witness of faith, a history of service, and a legacy of love.